मुझे इस कैंपेन का जो शीर्षक है वो बहुत अच्छा है, बनेगा स्वच्छ। यानी आपने यू एक्चुअली asserted बनेगा स्वच्छ. It's not like बनेगा स्वच्छ. Banega is very determined. Yes, this will become clean.
And Amit ji, you can already see there, you can see it on the screen, people, all you have to do is, in addition to the, you can get a camera view, we're doing it, but otherwise all you have to do is, wherever you're organizing the cleanup, wherever you're doing it, you just have to send it to us. You can tweet us on any of our IDs, use the hashtag #LadyDustGuys, send us those pictures, and we're going to go on flashing them through the entire day, as you'll see now here. Wherever the cleanups are being done, we do want to pay tribute to you and to thank you also for doing it. It's a very powerful concept, and I think Amit ji just came up with it, and it's really caught all of our attention. Because the real problem is that we keep our homes clean, but outside we will throw some kachra. You see it in the viewers who talk about it. You have these big fancy cars, and somebody rolled down the window and go past the front of the house. Just clean up some area around you. That's what you have to do.
You know, I think two things. One is don't actually contribute to all the rubbish that is out there. Stop yourself from, contributing to it. And the other is to make sure that, if you take responsibility for exactly this dust idea, which is fantastic, every day, if you just make sure that, the dust around you is eventually clean, everybody does that in the country. I think we're home dry, literally. So I think it's a habit that people need to really adopt every day, and it's more than enough for having that.
Yeah, I just feel that everyone feels that ये मेरा काम नहीं है, मैंने सब कहते हैं ये मेरा काम नहीं है. Whatever you are doing, you're actually ruining your own environment. You're inviting trouble, you're inviting disease, you're inviting a lot of filth, which gives rise to so many other problems. I think we have to come out of that mindset, that because that place doesn't belong to me, therefore I don't need to take care of it. This entire country, this entire nation belongs to me. Every piece, every square millimeter of earth of this nation belongs to me. It is our duty, our moral duty, our social duty. And as a patriot, as a national, it is our duty to make sure that that is clear.
Right. We are about to be joined by the first of the ministers who are going to be talking us through the day. Suresh Babu is also helping us with the railways, with the railway station. Because actually if you see the condition of some of our railway stations, of the tracks, the amount of kachra that you see, we're talking about pride in the nation, we talk about tourism, but Amit ji, if you ever were to take a train station, train ride from, let's say Delhi to Agra or anywhere else, it's almost embarrassing when you're looking out of the train. You're seeing mountains of plastic bags which are lying around there, kachra that is. It actually, anybody who feels pride in the country, this is one of the things that makes you ashamed. There are millions of things that make us proud of being Indians. But one of the things that makes us somehow ashamed is when you're looking out into the sea, that filth is absolutely.
I think I just noticed on Twitter that there was a young girl who was traveling by train at the CST station, and she saw somebody spit just open, and she actually went and cleaned that up. And a crowd of people actually came across and said, why are you doing this? She said, no, this is my station and I want to keep it clean. I don't care if he's spat there, but I'm going to clean it. And I think it had a great ripple effect on everyone that was there. So I think we need to do that. The other thing that people do is the railway track, for some odd reason, has now become the location for open defecation. I mean, in the villages and in the smaller towns, people just take their water and their lota and their barley and they're going onto the tracks. And they're open defecating. I don't know where this mindset is coming from. Why do they actually go there? And that needs to stop. Because you're actually not just defecating there and messing up the place, but you're also inviting a lot of disease.
I think the reason part is also the railways itself, because if you look at the way most of the carriages have been constructed, anybody who's using a train and is defecating is coming onto the tracks.
So yes, exactly. That's what I was
like a public library.
I was hesitant to say that because I really didn't know where all the waste went. But what happens is that in a moving train when it's going, the waste is actually dropping onto the tracks. And the people in the villages and the smaller towns believe that, well, perhaps if the train is letting off all this, it's okay for me to go there. I don't think that's correct. So even for the railways, I think when we do have the railway waste, maybe we should ask them, is there some way of taking charge of this, collecting it?
I think they are starting to change it, but we were asking the but Nitesh, just wanted. Well, we just want to show you some images. The Howrah division of the Eastern Railways has come out with an eye-catching way to promote the Swachh Rail Swachh Bharat initiative. They've used various snapshots from the Indian movies, something that regards dialogues from
I put that up on my Twitter today.
that have become part of our commentary.
Because all these are all very famous dialogues. Yeah. But to link it with Swachh Bharat campaign is just very innovative, very nice.
Look at that, Jas in a platform makes our key. It's a lovely idea.
राजेश खन्ना फिर कई बात पूछा है I'm asking Shashi in दीवार मेरे पास ये है तुम्हारे पास क्या है he answered you know I should repeat this place I think it's very innovative all these dialogues have become now iconic and a lot of people remember it but when you remember the dialogue also remember that you need to clean up the place.
Maybe we should get you to repeat some of those dialogues and see if you can add a message to that. How would be yours actually?
Yes, they are. One or two of them are. But they are all from very popular films. And people that identify with these films, the dialogues, and the actors in it. It's a wonderful way. I mean, films are universal to reach out to millions of people. And if they can just use this kind of innovative form of advertising, it's really wonderful. This is at our station. And somebody sent me these photographs last time. I put them up on my Twitter and I hope it works.
Right. Well, the person who came up with this entire campaign, we're going to be getting them a little later in the day to join us and talk it. But before Suresh Prabhu actually joined the meeting, just wanted to ask these 10 iconic locations. CST is one of them. This is another, I think, an idea which will help focus attention to what needs to be done. Actually, there's a list of nearly 100 places which the Ministry of Sanitation and also thought of. But 10 locations, because if you can clean these 10 up, includes Vaishno Devi, Tirupati, Puri, Golden Temple, Ajmer, Vaishno, CST. If these can be cleaned up, the Taj Mahal obviously, very popular places, lots of tourists go there, lots of religious sanctity also attached to them. If they can be cleaned up, it sends a very powerful message.
I think, one of course is that those places are really beautiful, they're part of our heritage, they deserve to be kept well. The other is, tourists are really going to form an impression of the country based on what they see there. But, while 15 locations are very important, I think the habit that people can perhaps take back from there, right? So if they see those are clean and they're contributing to, cleaning them up, then hopefully that percolates back into, their own homes and, towns and villages. And that's really the intention, which is today, really showcase these 15 locations. Tomorrow, every one of, everyone's home should really be like one of those locations. So,
the largest number of feet go to these locations. And if they are so populated, the population of that particular location finds that this is a clean place. When they step out from there, I think you carry with you a kind of a cleaner temple. So I'm coming out from a clean place. I want to keep it clean outside.
Right. Well, we have been showing you some of the pictures that have actually been coming in, and people are sending them to us on Twitter, you can send it to us on Facebook, you can send it to us on WhatsApp. Some of the pictures you can see are pictures that people have sent out of cleanups that they're actually organizing. So you have the whole day right now. There's still 11 hours to go for this particular clean-a-thon, so you have no excuse. It's Gandhi Jayanti and it's a Sunday. Go out, clean up something, and send us the pictures. We will be taking it to make the possible way. And until by from now, we're going to be joined by Suresh Prabhu, the Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister is going to be joining us. Venkaiah Naidu is going to be talking to us. So we'll be talking to all of them. We'll take a very quick break and then we'll be back in just 2 or 3 minutes.
साल में आपको एक कदम उठाने का होता है कि जहाँ आप बच्चों में काम करते हैं वहाँ के 10 घर के दायरे की आप सफाई करें। अगर हर भारतीय ये शपथ ले गज दर गज तो हम हर साकार
ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ನಾವು ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗಲ್ಲ ಜಲ್ದಿ ರೀ 2 ಮಿನಿಟ್
एक मिनट दोस्त है